It's been talked about for months. It's been delayed for months, but we finally got it. WWE Topps Chrome Cactus Jack, the hobby format, is officially being released on August 29th, and we finally have an official checklist. And in today's video, we're going to break it all down from price points, who's in the set, who's not in the set, who's still in the set, and what to expect with inserts, and my overall thoughts on if this is a rip or skip. So with all that being said, let's dive deep into the video. So these boxes here originally went for pre-order through the Topps EQL about a couple of weeks ago, and after shipping and taxes, those came out to $400-ish, about $424 if I'm not mistaken. Obviously that sold out. They're no longer available. Some will obviously be available on August 29th on the Topps website, but obviously it's going to be very hard to come by. So your best bet is going to be, if you're looking to rip open this product, is going to be through the secondary marketplace. Now right now the current secondary marketplace is courtesy of David Adams. Every link that I show here will be linked down below if you guys want to check it out, along with my other social media. So if you guys want to follow me over there, you guys can follow me over there. But this right now is on David Adams. So you see here, 2025 Topps Chrome Cactus Jack Hobby Box. So it's only a hobby box. There's no breakers or lines. There's no mega box. There's no retail formats as well. It's completely going to be strictly hobby only. And right now, essentially, if you want to pick yourself a hobby box, it's going to be $600, so about 1.5, close to 2x the original retail price. And you can see here, this is the big thing. So you can find 4 number base card parallels per box. Search for SSP case hit inserts cards. We're going to talk about those. Find 2 base card refractors, and we're going to talk about those autographs in a little bit. But the big thing here is you're not guaranteed an autograph. So that is the big thing here with this hobby format. The same thing was found with the WrestleMania hobby box, that was released during WrestleMania World. You only had 2 packs, 4 cards per pack. So you're obviously getting a little bit more for your money here. But there's going to be no guaranteed autographs. The way I compared it, if you're a baseball fan, is basically going to be like Topps Cosmic Chrome, where Cosmic Chrome, you're not guaranteed any hit or any type of case hit or any type of autograph. You rip it or rip it, and what you get is what you get. So kind of the same format here with Topps Chrome Cactus Jack, the hobby box format, and it's basically the same price point. Topps Cosmic kind of goes for that price secondary, and we're seeing that here in the hobby format. So if you're an autograph chaser, you're expecting your autograph like we saw with Topps Chrome and Topps Chrome Sapphire, you're not going to get that here with the hobby box. And of course, I'm going to give my thoughts here later on in the video, or throughout the video. But to me, right off the bat, that price point, even at the $400 price point, that is very, very rough. I'm an autograph collector. I like collecting autographs and relics. So the fact that obviously there's no relics in here, but the fact that you're not guaranteed an autograph for that price point, that being either $400 or $600, to me, that is a little rough. So now let's look here at the Topps article. So Topps puts out an article on Topps Grid, but basically kind of gives you an overview if you're a new collector or trying to get into newly sets that they're newly releasing. So they did one here for Topps Chrome Cactus Jack. So 25 Topps Chrome WWE Cactus Jack and Collector's Guide, How to Start Collecting. Kind of gives an overview of what the Cactus Jack is, Travis Scott, things like that. And again, gives you an overview here. So 100 cards and parallels. The base set includes 100 cards and features a mix of current WWE superstars and iconic names from the past, and includes 16 parallels that bring color, rarity, and dimension to the core checklist. These parallels enable collectors to chase, their favorite wrestler. It kind of gives some designs here. Now, of course, I've covered a lot of designs here on my other social media page, which is why, again, I heavily encourage you guys to go follow me over there, because we talked about all these base designs here. Essentially, in my opinion, these cards look great. I like them a lot. Again, you're not guaranteed any of what we're seeing here right now. So again, it's going to be tough to pull it. I'm pretty sure these are going to go for a pretty penny here. But yeah, I think, in my opinion, I think I'm one of the few people who actually do like the design of the Cactus Jack. I have one behind me here. You can kind of see it here. I have the Stephanie Curb base from the WrestleMania 41. So I'm a fan of it. I'm not even a big fan of Cactus Jack or Travis Scott in general, but I can appreciate a good card, and this to me looks like a good card. So it kind of goes over here of some of the prime inserts. So kind of what they talked about previously is the Kings of the Night. So the SS, a short print case hit that presents WWE superstars as moody anti-heroes. Each card is layered in dark mystical tones, giving the wrestlers a cinematic edge. And then we got Trans Technicians, a short print case hit, hypnotic design and visual distortion to capture the unique ability of certain wrestlers to command attention the moment they enter the ring. And then we got Rodeo Rebels. So this is not a case hit, but is one of the inserts here. Tap into Western themes, placing high-impact wrestling moves in cowboy-inspired setting. With rope spurs and mid-air action, these inserts set reflects the chaos and energy that defines the WWE and the Cactus Jack brand. And again, kind of goes over the autos here. So we got the base auto variations. That's just going to be your typical base card auto. Then we got Astro Knight autos. So the cosmetic take on the wrestling card, pulling directly from the aesthetic of Travis Scott's Astro World. Each autograph is layered over galactic visuals that feel more like a tour poster than a standard wrestling card. Then we got Fame Phenom. Celebrates the drama of a wrestler's entrance. Auto set uses virtual storytelling to capture atmosphere, personality, and presence. And then again, here goes over some of the inserts here. So I talked about it before as well. While I do appreciate the design of the card, I did call this out here when this set was first released in the hobby format, because this is the same design of the Cactus Jack WrestleMania. It's just obviously just missing the WrestleMania 41 logo. I'm a CM Punk collector, so the fact they use the same render photo, granted, I appreciate the render photo. It's better than what we saw in Topps Chrome and what we've seen from other sets, excluding Topps. But yeah, I'm not a fan of that here. This is a nice little Randy Orton one. This is one of the Triple H inspired inserts. There's your Penta. So yeah, again, I think these cards look good. The inserts are looking fine. The base design, you can say you can call that out as where you want it, just because it is the same base design. But yeah, again, I'm a fan of it. I like the design of the cards. But now let's head into the checklist. All right, so now let's talk about the checklist. Had to move my mini self here to the other side of the screen because my box here is covering all the names here, which is obviously the more important thing here. So here are all the base cards here. Again, it's a 100 base card set, so not a lot of base cards, which I mean is good for the price point. You're probably going to get a couple of dupes, but I mean it kind of gives you the opportunity that if you're looking for someone specific, potentially you can pull that superstar. So of course they start off with the GOAT, the best to ever do it, the never before 17-time champion John Cena at number 1. Then they got Rhea Ripley, Jey Uso. I'm not going to go over every one. Obviously, if you want to do that, you can. Again, this is going to be down below, so if you guys want to do that, feel free to go do that. We're just going to highlight some of the key names. So, big name here, Penta. This is Penta's technically first, kind of, second, third, however you want to call it, base card in a Topps Chrome set. He was in the WrestleMania 41 format. He wasn't in a Topps Chrome. He's obviously had a couple of Topps Now cards. So, if you want to call it his second, first, whatever you want to call it, he is going to be in this set. Following here with Ricky Saints. So Ricky Saints is also going to be making his debut in WWE cards. Of course, he has a couple of Topps Now cards, but this is technically his first true base variation card in a WWE hobby format. We're getting some legends here. So you see here, we got Triple H. We got some other former legends here as we further go down the list here. Alex Shelley. So Motor City Machine Guns are going to be in this set as well. There's Cactus Jack. Now, don't get confused. It's Cactus Jack from the wrestler Cactus Jack, not Travis Scott, even though he does have a card here in this set as well. Julia, even though she's had some variations in WrestleMania hobby format, she is having her cards here as well. We do got Hulk Hogan, RIP Hulk Hogan, and he does have some other cards in here, which we're going to talk about in a little bit as well. More legends here. Bret the Hitman Hart. Big name here is going to be Jordynne Grace. Jordynne Grace is finally having her cards here, making her debut into Topps WWE, and it is a rookie card. So she's having an official RC badge on there, which is very, very cool. RC badges in wrestling are, can be very foreign. They can be hard to, ridicule. People have different versions. Some cards do have an RC badge, some don't. Like, I bet you wondering, why does Ricky Saints have them? Usually the conception is that if they have cards outside of WWE, they're not going to constitute for a rookie card. So obviously Ricky Saints has cards in AEW. Jordynne Grace, from my knowledge, does not have any cards. Obviously TNA didn't produce any cards, so this is why she has the rookie card badge. And like I mentioned, far as superstars who still have cards, so you see here there are some names who are no longer with the company that are having cards. So Braun Strowman is in this set, and he does have cards along with Cora Jade. I believe Cora Jade is around here somewhere. Gigi Dolan has cards. She's no longer in the set, and here she is, Cora Jade. So those are a few names here that I saw that do have cards in here that are no longer with the company. Other rookies here is going to be Zarya. So Zarya, also same thing, had rookie cards in WrestleMania 41. Basically, again, since it's kind of the same format, they're throwing the rookie card on it, which is good. You always like to see here the rookie card. There's that Travis Scott, like I talked about. Of course, he gets the last spot. But yeah, I mean, when you look at the base checklist, it's pretty standard. I mean, it's nothing crazy. It's nice that we're going to get Jordynne Grace. We're going to see Zarya again. We're going to see, Jordynne Grace, Ricky Saints. They're going to have their cards in here. And of course, it has some of the bigger names, of course, that we would expect in a WWE product. Your Punks, your Ordens, your Roman Reigns right here, Uncle Howdy. You're going to have a mix of NXT superstars in here as well. Lola Vice, there's Jacob Fatu. who else is in here that Dirty Dom. It's gonna have your typical people that you would expect in a WWE set. Now the base checklist is fine. Obviously there are a couple of names that come to mind right now that are missing. One of them is going to be arguably one of the biggest talents right now down in NXT in WWE. That's going to be Blake Monroe, formerly known as Mariah May. Obviously this set was announced, I believe, before her signing, so it doesn't surprise me that she's not in this set. She does have a few Topps Now cards, or I believe one Topps Now card, which was her debut, or when they officially announced her as Blake Monroe. So she does not have a base card in the set, along with Rey Fenix. So Rey Fenix as well. We got his brother Penta, but Rey Fenix is not in this set as well. And this is just a little short one, something that I'm a little disappointed in. But as far as they've been promoting him on WWE programming and the fact that he's on other PLEs like AAA, we have no El Grande Americano cards. I'm not the biggest fan of El Grande Americano. I'm not saying, oh my god, the set's horrible because they don't have them. But I feel like that would have been a nice touch to have them if it's, Chad Gable, Ludwig Kaiser. Obviously, it's a little bit late for Ludwig Kaiser. But yeah, I thought that would have been a little bit of a nice little funny nudge there. But yeah, from what I'm seeing here, those are some of the names here that are missing in this set. Now let's head on to the inserts. So these are the Astro Knight inserts. So the Astro Knight inserts, they compare these here as a cosmetic take on the wrestling card, pulling directly from the aesthetic of the Travis Scott Astro World. So these are not the autos, but these is basically the same design. So again, I'm not going to cover everybody here, but it kind of gives you an idea of who you can expect if you are ripping to the set or are looking to buy into breaks. Maybe we'll go over breaks in another video potentially once spots are coming out. We kind of digest those and see what comes out. But yeah, I mean, pretty common, pretty simple. We got the trance technicians here. Again, these are superstars who, according to the Topps article, these are hypnotic design and visual distortion to capture the unique ability of certain wrestlers to command attention the moment they enter the ring. So obviously Penta is one of those guys, so that's pretty cool. You got Tiffy, Cedric Vicker. Again, some of the more bigger names here: CM Punk, EO, Iron Sheik, Sheiky Baby is gonna have a card here. Pete Dunne, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, Mr. Perfect, John Cena. Again, if you guys want to go through all these, you can definitely go ahead and do that. There is the Fame Phenoms here. Did they do one for the Fame Phenoms? So celebrates the drama of a wrestler's entrance. Auto set visual storytelling to capture atmosphere, personality, and presence. What's that more than Roman Reigns? We got, again, Cody Rhodes, John Cena, Andrade. He's back in this set. X-Pac is in here. Stone Cold, Jade Cargill. So again, these are all the names here. CM Punk, I'll definitely be keeping an eye out for that. I am a CM Punk PC guy, along with some other few names here as well. Again, mix of legends here. Rodeo Rebel, these are your cowboy style ones. So of course we got Stone Cold, makes perfect sense. Cactus Jack, The Undertaker, Jake the Snake, that's a cool one there. Pretty sure that's a look like a pretty sick card. Cowboy Bob Orton, that's definitely fits that mold there. And again, some nice little other names here in this set as well. Uncle Howdy, I know Bray Wyatt also has one. I believe it's the Kings of the Night that he has one here, along with Umaga. So Kings of the Night here. How did they explain the Kings of the Night? Did they do one here? Kings of the Night, these are your short print case hits that presents WWE superstars as moody anti-heroes. So that's going to be pretty interesting to see what that looks like. Again, pretty big names here. Karrion Kross, hopefully we see him back on television, so that pretty sure that's going to be a cool one there. Again, Hulk Hogan, there's your Bray Wyatts as well, CM Punk. So these are going to be your case hits. These will probably be one of the more bigger ones. Johnny Gargano, that's one of my PCs, so I'm going to definitely keep an eye out there for that. So that's pretty cool. And then we got the Festival of Fury. They can find here the Festival of Fury here. Did they do one for this one? I don't think they did. They did not do one for the Festival of Fury from what I'm seeing here. But again, what you can expect here, basically almost all the same names here that we've talked about. And now let's talk autographs. So these are going to be your base cards autographs. So we got Braun Breaker, Bianca Belair, Alexa Bliss, Angelo Dawkins, Charlotte Flair, Montez Ford, Chad Gable, Jordan Grace. So like we talked about Jordan Grace, along with her base variation card, she is going to have autographs for the first time. So I'm pretty sure that will be a big chase here. The big name here as well as Hulk Hogan. I'm curious to see. I would think he would have signed a lot of his stuff. I know that a lot of redemptions are still being fulfilled, so that is definitely a good sign. I think before unfortunately his passing, I think he would have signed there. So if you get a Hulk Hogan card, I don't think it will be a redemption. I would expect it to be an autograph. And now, like I've talked about in my other social media videos promoting this product, is that they're all on-card autographs. So there's going to be no stickers. So if you're an on-card autograph, this is definitely something you potentially want to look into. So you got Carmelo Hayes, Nia Jax, Cactus Jack again, Kofi Kingston, Ludwig Kaiser, Last Legend. So pretty basic base, not your full 100 that we've seen here that's in the base set, but some still notable names: Punk, Penta, Roxanne, Chris Sabin, and Alex Shelley. Those are new as well. So keep an eye out there for those. There's your Ricky Saints that we talked about. Travis Scott's also gonna have base card autos. Lyra, Zarya, again, pretty big names here. And then these are your Fiend Phenoms autographs. Again, Andrade is good. Excuse me, he's gonna have his autographs back in this set as well. Kane, John Cena. Who else is notable here? Stone Cold, Seth Rollins. I know his stuff has been tricking up a little bit ever since the whole injury and ruse of the century type thing. There's The Rock, Uncle Howdy, Undertaker, Shawn Michaels, Tiffany Stratton. And then here's your Astronite. Again, a little bit bigger here as far as of that, but AJ Styles, Bailey, Chelsea Green, Gunther, EO. That's going to be a cool one there. Johnny Gargano, again, like I just talked about, is one of my PCs. Notable names: Rhea Ripley, Sammy Vakur. Who else is in here that I'm noticing? So Ruka. So those will obviously be the big names in here. And the bigger ones here are going to be, there's The Rock, John Cena, and Triple H autograph. So The Rock has his own special little autograph here. Is The Rock retrospective. The Celebrating Cenas are back. So if you don't know what those are, Celebrating Cenas were like a super short print case hit in Topps Chrome. Those were very hard to find, and there's different variations. Those had the hustle, loyalty, respect on the card, and they all had different images of retrospective to his career. There were some that were based with just no autograph, and there were some with autographs. So the Celebrating Cenas here are back here. Those are gonna go for a pretty penny. Again, autographs are not guaranteed in a hobby box. I'm heavily putting that out there. They are not guaranteed in this autograph. So if you pull a Celebrating Cena autograph, that is a huge hit. And another cool one here is the Triple H tribute autograph. So Triple H is going to be having his autographs here as a tribute. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, they're in this design here. I believe these are the Triple H tribute cards. So these cards here will have autographs. So yeah, that is what we can expect here in the Topps Chrome hobby. I mean, if you guys want my honest opinion, it's nothing crazy. It's nothing really new. I mean, there's a few big names here, but it's nothing out of the ordinary. Like, these are things that we've seen before in either Topps Chrome or Topps Chrome Sapphire, or in other Topps and Panini, not Topps, in other Panini sets. So it's a fun set. Don't get me wrong. It's gonna be a fun set. I'm gonna give my thoughts here. I don't know if I'm buying this product here, if I got any boxes, but yeah, I mean, I think $600 is a little bit pricey, if I'm being completely honest with you. That is just my personal opinion. Sound off in the comments below what you guys think about it. But yeah, I mean, there's really nothing too crazy out of it, if I'm being completely honest. And that kind of follows up here on what I think about the product and what I'm planning to do with this product. So when the EQL dropped, I did not go for this product. $400 already for a price point with no guaranteed autograph. That was already too much for me. So that kind of leads to what my overall thoughts about the product and what I plan on doing with this product. So as much as I would have loved to have gotten a box to open it for you guys, so you guys could kind of see it firsthand before you go out and spend $400, $600, I didn't do that with this set. When the EQL dropped, I personally skipped the EQL. I did not enter it. $400 already for no guaranteed autograph is kind of pricey in my opinion. So I did not even go for the EQL, and I don't plan on buying any of these boxes in the secondary marketplace. I definitely will keep an eye out on breaks if my certain superstars that I collect in PC, like I mentioned, Punk, Gargano, guys like that. If they're a relatively good price, depending on how many products is being ripped, potentially I will enter those. I definitely am going to be keeping an eye out for singles for my personal collection and for the Whatnot streams. But in my opinion, this is a skip, in my opinion. You're more than welcome to do what you want. No fun. I'm not telling you to go out and buy a box. It's not, of course, not financial advice. But for me, this is an easy skip when it comes to ripping, especially what we see as far as case hits and things like that. It's just personally not my cup of tea. So there you have it, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. It's been a while since I sat down and talked about a Topps Chrome set or a Topps set in general, because we haven't had any sets to talk about. It's nice to finally sit down, talk price points, talk set lists and checklists, and see if this is a rip it or a skip it type situation. So it was finally nice to bring this back to the channel. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please feel free to leave a like on this video. Comment down below. Are you ripping this? Are you skipping it? Sound off in the comments below. Curious to get your opinion on that. And of course, if you guys haven't yet, please feel free to subscribe to the channel. That is a free way to help support me and support my content. We're like halfway already through the year, or more than halfway through the year already, and we're still not over 1,000 subscribers. So if we can get there, I would greatly appreciate it. If not, it's no big deal. So, but again, if you guys are supporting me and supporting my content, please feel free to subscribe to the channel. And if you guys haven't yet, please feel free to check out all my other social medias linked down below in the description. My Whatnot is there. I'll be, at the time of this video, I'll be having a Whatnot stream. So if you guys want to come and say hi, please feel free to join the Whatnot stream. That's going to be at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time, August 17th. All my other social medias, X, Twitter, Instagram, they're all down. Social medias down there. So if you guys want to follow me there, please feel free to follow me there. And of course, please feel free to check out my wrestling card podcast, collecting the 1, 2, 3. I do it with my brother, my co-host. We have a good time talking about it. We're going to talk about this into more detail as well. So if you guys wanted more of an extensive of this, you guys can go check out the podcast as well. That will be out probably on Wednesday. So I do thank you guys for listening and tuning into the video, and I'll see y'all in the next one.